No, no, I was trying to be like a conservative and I didn't have to be. It was totally my fault.
Hello. How's everybody doing? It's a rough start, guys. Rough start.
I'm gonna start a countdown. Tell me if I shouldn't.
Check it's your avatar up.
Hey, VJ. Oh my gosh.
Actually, like 3 seconds.
My stream
Restart
health.
the timer then, we're good.
Yeah.
My stream health is really bad. It's like yellow. What is happening? I hope you can see me and that there's no delay.
5, 4, 3,
I think it's just playing dead.
1.
It's like when I tell Nose when they see a dead animal. Just take
Melee
it.
spread. Make room for everybody to come back in. Everybody stack up tight.
Counting?
Stack up tight and then get your buffs and then stack up. Stack, buff, stack immediately, just like that.
Am I taking
A little bit right, a little bit right.
Oh, I got it.
4,
He is coming up 3.
2, 1.
Melee spread. Stack up 4. It's a little bit left, so watch out, guys.
Counting?
That rages need to move. Oh, we have a blight in the middle of the room.
That's 4, 5 dead.
Go and wipe it out.
Everybody in the black.
Someone get killed with the TR there, or what happened?
I think it was a little bit hard to move because the rage was a little bit close to us. And remember, guys, if you get the rage, just back out as far as you can.
4.
Feast is still up.
Hello, I love Phoenix. Oh wait, you know what, guys? You know what this calls for? It's been a crazy day. I have seriously the worst sunburn I've ever had in my entire life. I'm slightly miserable. But it's okay, because I get to raid. And you know what? That's all that matters.
Envy. Okay, on your.
Hello, Allie.
4, 3,
How are you doing?
2, 1.
Oh my gosh, Agamemnon has arrived.
2, 1.
Melee spread. Everybody getting tight?
Okay.
Get your buffs. Conan 3. It's a little bit right. Watch out. That's good.
He's great.
4, 3,
Gaze in 2. Get ready to spread. This is just melee spread. Everybody stack in tight and get your buff afterwards. Nope, it's far left. Far right, sorry. Far right. Remember, if you're going to drop a blight, make sure you drop the blight as close to the previous cone as possible. Cone in 3, stay in. Mangros out, over budget. It's far right again.
4,
Gaze in 3.
2,
Everyone spreads for this one. Oh, yeah. 3 healers dead. Everybody spread. We're just going to practice. That was an everyone spread. Range and melee that time. It's a little bit right again.
Fire.
Left.
Go.
I got you.
Cone in 1. Stack up tight. If you've got a rage, remember tight against the back.
2, 1.
Internet store going out. Left side.
Don't think.
Just keep on the heels.
Yeah, okay, let's wipe this one. That was good recovery though, considering like the cone swings out. So remember, just self-preservation is key. If you do have a blight, please make sure you do drop the blight as close to the cone as possible because next cones may be targeting you.
4, 3,
And remember also, if you are being escorted back, when you drop your blight, run straight forward so that your escort knows where you're going. Don't just swing out to the left or to the right. Obviously, unless your path is obstructed.
I need about 30 seconds.
Hello, barnstorming. I didn't stream on Friday. Do you know why, guys? Because we didn't have enough people. We had like 8 people call out.
Tell us when it's like 10 seconds.
Battle focused. Yeah, that's right. That's me. Battle focused. I feel like Janeway from Star Trek. I just give directions. I should start tightening my collar. Hello, especially Mr. White. How are you?
If you combust on the back end of your first hardcast pyro, does he get the buff?
Yes.
Nice.
I always combust on my back end.
4, 3,
Why?
I've heard of spontaneous human combustion, but this is ridiculous.
I missed hardcasting fire on hold because of that.
Melee spread. And make room for the fierce to get back in, guys.
Don't think.
Conan 3, get your buff, then stack. Stack up tight. Melee is going to spread in 3.
4, 3, 2,
Tree out. Chronic. And stack in tight for cone, guys. Even if you have the rage, stack in to tight. Okay, it's a little bit right, so a little bit spread. For this one, remember, stay in unless I call your name. Res shield.
Shield coming up.
I got the top.
Flavor out. Stein stay. Everybody stay. Wait for it to drop. Okay, go. It was a little bit wonky buffs. Get your buffs, then stack up. Oh, everybody spread for this. Range and melee. Everybody spread. Make room for fears to get back in, guys.
Tree strike
Everybody
coming up.
stack for cone. Cone in 1.
Don't think.
Get your buffs. Cone in 2. Stack in tight. Rages in the back. Stack tight to the previous cone.
2,
You taunt him.
We did get the rage.
Shit.
That's okay. Stay spread for this one. The storm's coming in. You're not going to get hit by the boss. Just make sure you're not in a bad spot. I'm going to reposition him real quick.
Get out from in front of him.
Yeah, get on his right foot.
Do we have a res for chronic?
No, we got shield up.
4, 3, 2,
Got spread.
Gaze.
If you have
Okay.
any orbs, come to me. We're moving out slowly. Ooh, that's... go kill yourselves if you have a rage. Go kill yourself. Sorry, rages. Well, this is... I don't know what to do in that situation.
That should
Oh, that was.
happen.
Yeah, I didn't realize I
Nobody
had. Yeah,
can
we
do
both
that.
had it. Holy shit.
Yeah, no.
There was 2 rages on the big orbs. That
I
was...
saw the square move out, and I was like, oh, okay, we're safe, and I didn't realize I had the square.
I had like 10 stacks of
I
red
know.
back here, and I was like, I'm dead.
Tree's got a bloodlust going on. Just walked in and murdered 8 people.
It's those druids, man. Bijou's like it too. Bijou's like, oh, I get cozy with everyone. And then murder you all with rage. That was 10 stacks, though, over. That was pretty impressive.
The feast coming down.
That was really good, though, guys. That was awesome push to phase 2.
Did we get the taunt on the cone there?
I didn't, because I didn't think he was going to push right away, so that was my bad. I should have taunted earlier.
Yeah, we were there in time. We just didn't get the cheese.
Hey, thanks,
We were
Kylie.
at 70.2 there.
I know. What are the chances, Allie? What are the
Check
chances?
proceeds. Can we?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay, on you.
Alright, let's try again, guys. That was a really good pull.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2.
Melee spread.
Common.
Remember to make room for the fears coming in, guys. Haste buff out, left, or left out, left. Nice. Conan 3, you get your buff and stack tight. Melee will spread. In 3, melee can spread. Mangros out. Get back in tight as fast as you can, guys. Make room for fears.
Rick up.
A little bit right. Remember to stay in until I call your name. Chronic. Stay. Spread.
4, 3,
Make room for fears to come in. Make friends.
Range spread.
Everyone spread for this one. Good. Come in.
Nice action.
Conan 1. Stack in tight. Even rages. It's a little bit right, guys. Escorting. You 2 fears. Ooh.
How are we for space? Good.
We're good.
Common.
Conan 3. Stack up tight.
Let's get the taunt.
4, 3, 2, 1.
No.
We were
Spread.
slow. That was.
We need to push a little bit harder.
Do we want to try to push it?
Yeah, I just want to see if we can survive the first one.
Okay.
4, 3,
Let's just practice this spread and
Engage
then
position.
4, 3, 2, 1.
spread.
It's on
Bombs
me.
on me.
Taunting.
Oh, well, I'm
Oh,
toast.
sorry.
Getting out.
Wow, this is so unlucky. Well,
No, it's not unlucky because this
I think
doesn't
we
happen.
should keep people dead.
This doesn't happen if you do the push at the proper time.
oh, that's right. Alright, kill yourselves. Let's try that again. Do you think they'll translate it so fast, Agamemnon?
For the transition vision, we're pretty much all on the right foot except for rages.
If you're talking about
If we
phase
have-
1, yeah.
Bijou, did you have the raids there and did you die in the transition stuff? There's somebody who's standing in it, so we should have moved to let you in. That was the people stacking on the boss, whoever that was. That was our fault. We should have moved to the other side so that you could have come in instead of not having anybody go.
Yeah,
Ideal.
We're not supposed to have that debuff either. So
No, for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, it's always good practice because in the last phase, that mechanic is still going to be there, and you always want to make sure that the rages have somewhere to be, and they're not just out in the middle of nowhere. So just keep an eye of people around you and make sure that people have enough room to come in.
Listen, are you good, Durnan?
Yeah, I'll be good.
Okay.
I got gel nails, and they're literally the worst.
Don't get it.
No,
Alright.
it's fine.
Just doing my nails while doing a Mythic Arcus pull. It's just
Alright, I'm not used to heroin.
melee spread.
Fuck.
Get your buff, cone in 3, stack up tight.
Check it coming up.
No, don't res DPS in this phase. There goes that. Every range or melee spread for this one. And stack up tight again. It's a little bit right. Rage move.
Good job.
Taunting.
Remember to stay stacked unless I call your name. Don't drop the buffs. Over.
Everyone spread.
Everyone spread. Make room for the fears to come back in. Cone in 1. It's a little bit right. Go far right. Escorting.
Taunting.
Let's take care of that blight in the future, guys. Those blights need to be a little bit further back. Because this is the space that we need to use for the transition.
Taunt.
Taunt.
Nope. Missed by just a
Make
tiny-
room for all your rages, guys. Alright, let's wipe this one.
That's healer's dead.
Stack on your rage friends. It's because I had a busted nail.
Getting absolutely fucked when it comes to order ministry. I get a soul life right in between, so I'm moving every time.
4, 3.
Can you run it out and just bubble it? Does like if you bubble it, does it drop it?
It's fine as long as people don't get smacked in the face. But we keep getting smacked in the face.
What do you mean when you say that?
Because we keep having people die. I mean, either people are taking a supply tick there, and then they're getting a total hit of that too, and then it's just like it's impossible to heal. People are dying to death fog. Way too much right now. But I'm able to get out of mine, and it takes like half a second. So I mean, I still have all of my cooldown. I just keep getting screwed. But so like getting me every time right there.
I would say if you get that there, like, and everyone is low, or we're gonna need it, just go ahead and use your shield.
Alright.
About when does it happen, Chronic? I'll sack you.
TR5. It's about a
It's TR5, yeah.
minute 11.
So for the first 1 or 2, just call it out. I'll just sack you no matter what.
I'll just ask for it.
Hi, Tony.
Yep.
You're so charming, Tony. Per usual. But yeah, I got gel nails, and I do not like the way they feel on my fingers. Obviously, I'm like picking off my pinkies. It's just a mild distraction.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3,
According to your point of view,
1.
melee spread. Crit needs to go to the right, thank you.
One thing.
Stack for cone. Stack, range stack. Melee, get ready to spread in 3.
Escort.
I'm escorting. Oh, that one we didn't need an escort.
Yeah.
Stack up tight for cone. It's gonna be wonky. Remember to stay in. Oh, I know what's happening. There's some people that don't have the weak aura, so I can't tell who has it. Get your buffs and then stack up. Actually, sorry, everyone spread for this one. Make room for the fears to come in.
One thing.
Strike over in 2.
Cone in 2.
You're waiting just a sec.
Stack up for cone in 3.
Rage, you're gonna have to move.
Ready to taunt? Taunt.
Good job.
No, we didn't get it. Let's wipe this one. Oh, you know what?
A heroic leapt right on top of someone else's soul light patch.
I should be good, guys. I fixed who I'll call out. Who needs to walk out?
So you're saying that was one soul patch you wish wouldn't have grown?
Is it worth it to take a second to get everybody the weak aura?
I think everyone should have the proper ones. I linked them to Dale. I know Kelby has them.
I'm pretty sure everybody has it. I was looking at the wrong thing. Wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Second.
Yeah, second.
Take a sec, you said?
Yeah, hold pull.
Some people are pushing for that.
Yeah.
Depending on when you died. Potion may or may not be up yet.
Yep.
Chronic was the sack too early.
I didn't need the sack there. It's just whenever I do actually get soul light, which I'll call out.
I'm usually tanking at that point, so I'm not gonna hear you. Just kinda wanna get in the habit.
I want them painted black.
Should be good.
Yeah, it is fine there.
I don't paint my nails black. That's dark and depressing. I like a little
I just don't
color
want you to burn it
on my
if-
fingers every now and then.
You know what I mean?
1.5. It's not gonna matter.
I just
5, 4,
I think I got a little damaged.
2, 1.
These are the fury I cannot contain. Melee spread.
Prompting in a second.
Cone in 3, stack up tight. Go far down. Melee out. Remember to stack in tight as quickly as you can for cone.
Get out of the group.
Res chronic.
It's gonna have to wait. Are you in soul light, Chronic?
Every-
Okay.
Fine.
It's far left, guys. If you're on the left side, watch out. Never mind. Let's wipe.
Ooh. Yeah. Just killed all the healers.
Remember to stack up tight for that, guys. Even if you get the buff, Make sure you're not out there. If you're dropping a blight in the back, make sure you're as close to the previous cone as before as you can.
Did someone run out way out with an orb there, or like what exactly happened?
Yeah, that buff drops as we're running out after the cones. You don't have to go out early on that one.
Right. Sorry, I'm still lagging on calling it out. There's only going to be the first 2 people who get those blights. Those are going to be the people that walk out because they have time to get out and then come back in before the cone goes out. If you see that your buff comes out a little bit late or just before the cone is about to come out, probably chances are it's gonna just wait for the cone to go.
How do you want to handle it when it's somebody with escort that has to move out? Because I mean, we're gonna have to have the whole group basically be moving underneath that person. We're gonna stay in.
If they need an escort, it's gonna be the hunters that are taking care of it. We didn't actually express that. Probably Joe Crag is going to be taking care of the... Which side were you taking care of, Joe Crag, last time? Were you left or right?
He was right, Storm was left.
Right,
Okay.
but I mean, when the cone's coming out, they're not
Well, so...
that escort. So I mean, we just all have to be aware of the fact that Soul Blight might get dropped, right?
Yeah. But if they're being escorted back, and this is just like before, if they're being escorted, they're still going to be as tightly as to the previous cone as possible. So if it is, I can call out, oh, it's a little bit far left. So we can adjust for that. But if you go out too far, that's when the swing is going to probably take out people. So...
I mean, ideally, if you look at the weak rate, it tells you if you have to move before, during, or after. So just pay attention to your own little like speech bubble that tells you when you need to move. There should only be 2 befores each time, I think. And
2 before, 2 during, and then everything else is after. I don't even know how many. Probably 2 after.
I think it's 2-1-1 actually, typically. Yeah.
It changes based on which cone and which soul blade it is.
Oh, okay.
First cone is 2 before, 1 during, 1 after. Second cone is 2 during, 1 after, 1 stack. Third cone is, I think, all 1 during, all 2 afters in a stack. So,
With our death, or at least with my death last time, it was because a hunter had Soul Blight and it was during the cone, and then they disengaged away. So then they had the fear on it too. So that was the thing, is that the Soul Blight, I went back to help him so that he wasn't getting fear stacks, and then I mean that's the thing that we gotta be aware of.
Yeah, don't use like movement burst if you have to be escorted. Shouldn't really be necessary.
One thing with hunters, if you pop turtle before you run out, you don't get stacks.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
Good to know.
Yeah. Okay, should be good. Iron, go
Yeah,
ahead.
lots of time.
I did not know that turtle prevented fear stacks. That's kind of nice.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2.
Melee spread. Oh my gosh.
I'm dropping off, you're taking the 3rd.
Alright.
Taking.
Cone, stack for cone. Melee, get ready to spread.
3, 2, 1.
Remember to stack in as quickly as possible. Get your buffs afterwards. Res Chronic.
Something.
Second pots.
Everybody stay in unless I call your name. Envy out. Inferno after. Stay in, stay in. That haste buff moved too quickly. Please stay in before.
It was the thing.
Oh.
It's on.
Everybody spread for this one. Stack in tight, make room for fears. Cone in 3. It's a little bit right, guys. Watch out.
I need escort.
Gotcha.
Taunting.
Let's push it. We got 2%, guys. Stacking tight for cone.
Let's get taunt. We'll easily push.
Good job.
Very good job, guys.
Remember to stay spread.
Taunting.
Well, that sort of worked. If you have the burst in on behind the tank.
Taunting.
After that swipe, I'm gonna taunt.
Get ready. Cast. Yep.
Taunting.
Do we get it? Nope. Avalanche. Ooh. Avalanche should have gotten a spell wording there.
Yeah, that was my bad. I should have pulled it off.
Okay.
I got to taunt, guys. It's progression.
Well, let's get back to where we were.
Well, it's progression for tonight.
It is.
Somehow I have 2 stacks of rage.
It's 'cause I'm standing on you.
Bad tree. If you guys noticed before, when that cone comes out and I'm taunting him, there's much more room on the left side. If you guys want to favor the left side and spread out that side after that last cone goes, or before that last cone goes out, it'll be a little bit easier to survive. Because I think we had 2 rages on the right side on that part, and it becomes a little squishy and don't have a lot of room. So just a heads up, it seems that we always end up having it more room on the left side. Can I say that 3 times in a different way? More? Does anybody need more? Taxes.
Stand by just 1 second.
Hey, Pablo. Your thumbnail pierced the skin of your arms once you had to get 5 stitches. That's crazy, Tony. How did that happen? What's happening? Are we okay?
Careful zone. We're gonna sub him in for Dale.
Does Dale mind?
No.
Inter-raid politics.
Politics.
No, I'm just being silly. I'm so sunburned, guys. Everything hurts. My neck is so tight. It's because I got a pressure washer. My cat, Belle, reminded me of you today. Her head bonked me so hard. First thing that came to my mind was tank face. Tank face. Ugh. Ha. I'm a little bit crazy today, guys, because I took Excedrin. I don't know if Excedrin was the right choice for my sunburn. Guys, can I...
Thanks, Dale.
Let me fluff up my hair a little bit. I didn't realize it was not fluffy. But, like, yeah. I don't know if you guys can tell. Look at that. It's so
Be some
painful.
careful.
It's... I don't know if you guys can tell. It's like... Really. It's just a lot. Everything's just really hot.
Flitter, is there room for careful on the left still, or is he going to have to be on the right?
I should be able to go left. It's
Okay.
actually, I think it's just Jack and I.
Okay.
I change every time I pull this. I can
Okay.
I can move if I'm in his spot. It's not a problem.
Okay, alright.
Noxema? What's Noxema?
Are you good? Careful. You need a flask.
No, I have flask.
Okay. On you, Iron.
Is Noxema, does that help with like skin? A skin cream.
Noxema. It's an acne cream.
It's a cleanser for your face. What are you saying, Tony? Does it look like I need it? Melee spread. Stack, cone. A little bit right, guys. Watch out. Melee
One of the
spread.
rages die? How do we have no rage? Only one rage.
Take a third.
Stack up tight for cone, guys. Remember to stay in unless I call your name for this one.
Pumping.
Durnin. Mangroves.
Justice
Nice.
Justice.
Everyone spread for this one. And then make room.
Pots.
Make room for fears. Cone in 3. It's a little bit right. Let's push it. Good job.
Crushed it. Very good job, guys.
Welcome back, careful.
This is so hard, just so you know. Just want to point out that 2 male characters are on top right now. Your phase oh, we're doomed.
Thanks for jinxing it.
Signs of it to come out.
There's a leather worker between one of our males. Sorry, I can't get him. Can't catch him.
Spread.
Spread and find your fear friends.
Pumping.
Orbs on me. We're walking. There's one more orb. An orb not under the boss. Who's got that other orb? I don't know who that is. Sorry, who was that under the boss?
Someone have an orb.
Mangroves?
Me.
Oh, you just didn't realize it was on you?
Yeah,
Sorry, for that first, just to clarify again, for that first set of blights and bombs, or orbs and bombs, bursts, bombs and bursts, excuse me, make sure that you move with the tank to the back. At every other, so only healers were always going to be running out. And but every other time you get a burst, no matter what period of time it is, stick with the boss that has the Agrimar's boon under him. You'll always need to soak it there, unless you have some way to mitigate it, in which case still take it out from under the raid. But that was a really good push, guys. I can't tell what is. I don't think it was Mangroves.
He said it was him.
It was on...
He did have a soul burst, according to the slash saying.
Oh, okay.
So there's no reason to believe it wasn't him. It's okay though.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Melee spread. Ooh.
Pumping.
Cone in 3, get your buff. Melee spread. And remember to stack up tight. Make room for your fears to come back in. Stack in tight for cone. It's
Okay.
nice cone. Remember to stay in unless I call your name for this one.
Second pot.
Envy out. Everybody else stay in tight. Stay tight. That you
I
moved.
went way left.
Yeah, you moved too quickly.
No, I didn't.
Everybody spread for this one?
Don't get me up.
Taunting.
Cone in 1. It's a little bit right. %. Let's push this.
Cone's coming in. Should be able to skip it. No. 3 DPS though.
That rage is need to gonna back up a little bit.
Yeah, give that rage room to move in. There.
That's fine. I'll just wait it out.
Right foot.
Let's get tree up after this clears.
Yep, get me up now. Bijou. Spread in 3.
All blights on me. All bursts on me.
Taunting.
Here that's out with Rochambeau. Do you want to go in or do you want to stay out with me? Go ahead, it's second melee.
Stay on the.
Remember, if you don't have a burst or a fear, do not be under the boss. If you're ranged, be out.
Taunting.
Very soon. Healer's being range. Go ahead and cast it, cast it.
I'm gonna be taunting on iron after this one.
It's on,
Taunting.
Miss on Emily. What? He has it.
Yeah, he's far.
It's okay. We're still good.
Before the warning does.
Debuffs.
Spread.
Spread.
Just got completely new.
Can we get a tank up?
No, 50 seconds.
Can I get a... I'm gonna need to, iron bark or something for this one. Nope.
Okay, what, was Avila kind of range there, or what happened?
No, there's. I have to prepare for the melee ability. It's my global cooldown. I just need him in just for a second longer.
Okay. Do you need us to call it sooner so you can prepare for the spell wording?
Hello, Serenity!
Yeah, and somebody call it loudly.
Okay. Shield, when he's at like 90 energy, just go ahead and just like give him like a warning to do it in like 4 seconds or something. Because you have so much time.
It's 10 seconds.
Yeah, you have a lot of time for spell wording, so.
That face
Iron
never
beside
gets
the field,
old.
Were you supposed to take it?
No.
Okay.
Someday, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have my,
Is that because Shield
my
was dead?
thumbnail be me making that face.
I think he died like a little bit after I did.
That's a
I
good
know,
one.
he died about a few seconds before.
He died
you
before.
No, I was just distracted listening to Tree about Avila. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah.
not a problem at all. I was just, if you were not supposed to take it, then that's fine, and that explains why you died to it. So.
I'm not sure at all what killed me, but I just died instantly.
You died to Agrimar's, the
Yeah, you need to have
the
a...
redirect damage.
Yeah, just make sure you have a... you can see the timer on the bombs going off. Make sure you have a minor defensive up.
You probably have to have your active mitigation up.
Well, not just your active. I would put something on you. I mean, when we were doing it, the healers always called out to watch out for the tanks.
Okay. Alright, I think you should be
You
good.
good, Ernan?
Oh. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
It hits like a truck.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It's really hard to do this.
1.
Melee spread. It's really hard to do this, guys, because as a Vengeance Demon Hunter, I don't really get to, like, do damage because I'm not taking any damage.
Taunting.
Cone in 3, get your buff. That's a long 3 seconds. It's a little bit right. Watch out, guys. Melee spread. Back in tight for cone. Get your buffs after.
Taunting.
That's a good one. I approve. Never stay in and
Second pots.
stay in unless I call. That was a little tight, guys. I'm sorry.
1.
Spread, everyone spread. Make room for fears coming in. Make friends.
Taunting.
Cone in 3. Rage is tight in the back. It's a little bit right, guys.
2 escorts on the left here.
Escorting out.
Taunting.
Stacking for cone in 3. Oh, good push.
Skip.
Make room for the rages.
Yeah. Rage come in.
I saw the darkness stop on the flight for a second.
I'll get up after.
Okay. Check how many stacks do you have? Okay.
Taunting.
4, 3, 2,
Spread.
1.
Everybody spread.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It's on chronic.
Taunting.
You fears are good together.
Yep.
Soul burst under the boss. Fears under the boss. Soul burst going out in
Taunting.
3. Sorry, a little bit earlier than 3.
Get ready.
How long?
Iron.
Get soon.
No.
Load up now.
Do it. Do it.
Taunting off of iron. Taunting.
We skipped it. Good job.
Remember personal?
Spread.
Sorry, I'm down.
Taunting.
You guys can still do this. Just remember, stay stacked onto the boss if you have the orbs or fears. Everybody else out.
We have a
You
res.
take one more. Alright, taunting.
Healer. Get ready to run out. Healer. Whoever gets it. It's on me.
Taunting.
Nice look.
That was a little tight. You guys are good. Defensive.
Good.
Nice.
Hug.
Back.
Stack. Give me a hug.
How's the rage?
I didn't put the neck on for that pull. Damn it.
It's okay.
Okay, so I could go back out now. Roche.
No, I
You
still
log
have
out?
Ghost Wolf. I'll still have Ghost Wolf. I'll be alright.
Call the log out, please. Come on.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
When he jumps out, right?
When you see him in the air up there, yeah.
Up there, yeah. Okay.
Is she gonna call it?
Log up.
Hey, working, Casey? You in Kansas City? Let's wait for him to throw my body over there. This is like hacks, man. Hacks.
Oh, who failed? Who failed?
Got most of them.
Mangroves.
Mangroves.
Silly.
Yeah.
Die.
Get ready to release.
It's so silly.
In 3, 2,
I
1.
get those extra 2 seconds.
Release. Don't run into anything. It's a clear path.
Oh, there's one inside. There's one in the tree.
For flavor.
Reaver in second pod.
Very interrupt. Dope.
That's scared me.
Yeah. Alright. Range stack up in your point. Look at the sides.
I'll go get the. Oh, you got it.
They're spinning. Get off. Move to where.
Remember, don't be in front of the boss.
2, 1.
Spread.
Get into
Ooh.
melee.
Both of my tanks are dead.
What happened to the tanks?
Res yourselves, guys. Go to the tree.
I got them.
I'm dying to this one. I need shield to taunt
Yeah,
after.
orbs coming at us. Yeah, we're dead.
I'm supposed to be dead anyway, so.
That's
No,
it.
you would die here, Roche.
I know. I'm saying. I just died. I wasn't going to try and res and waste a res for you guys.
Yeah, why did both of the tanks explode there?
Were you guys standing in
I
front of the boss
I
a little?
got hit by a scythe. On
No.
in the back.
Okay. Do you understand how the sides work?
If the scythes are standing still, you can be standing on them.
Yeah.
But if they are
So-
moving, you're going to be off.
If you stand just barely in front or behind, you can just stand there the whole time.
Yeah, you can actually do it so you don't have to move at all. There's a little black shadow circle underneath each scythe. You just stand either anywhere just outside that, you won't get hit by anything.
Just outside of it, you mean? Like behind it, you mean? Or which?
Benny!
Right, left, behind, either direction, just outside the little shadow circle, and nothing will hit you.
Hmm.
Just not in front of the scythe.
Gotcha. That's good information to have.
How long do we have to chase the orbs? Like if the side's coming and I have to choose between that and the orb.
Ideally, with 3 tanks, you should never have to do that. If you're the current scythe tank, it's not your job to soak the orbs. I believe that's pretty much the case period. Is that correct, Moose?
Sorry, say that again?
If you are currently tanking and a scythe is coming, it is never your job to soak a red orb.
If you are currently tanking, right. However, if it's like the first scythe and something is coming out, every time you take a hit, that's what spawns the little red orbs. So when the soul-rending scythes spawn the soul-rending orbs. Aha! See how that works? So when that happens, you can actually time it. If something happens right behind you and you have some sort of like magic mitigation, like I have empowered wards, I can usually take one and mitigate it, but it is not your responsibility. If it's like literally about to kill the raid, yeah, you can kind of try to get it, obviously to keep the people alive, but you're going to rely on the other tank to try to get them.
So don't overextend myself.
Never.
Right.
Can we get another cauldron if you have one?
Yeah, I was just about to say, Shield, you have another one, right?
Another cauldron?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, go ahead and drop yours. Nos has got some too, so go ahead and drop yours. Cauldron up next to the feast.
I used to actually main hunter. I used to do survival hunter. It's good times. Good times, guys. I'm gonna get back into pensions. Ready?
I don't know if you guys saw, but I got ping pong like a motherfucker and was lucky that I was able to use shield, and it was at the perfect time to avoid the orb too.
Where was that? What did you
That
get
was
those?
well, I got hit by 2 sights. And then,
The second gaze in phase 2.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was perfect.
Aqua?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, on you.
We got this. It's gonna be a good pull.
3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Melee spread.
On.
Oh, we got an orb in the middle.
Stand behind it.
Cone in 2, stack up. It's a little bit right. Nicely done. Mangros out. Tree out. Everybody, melee spread. Get your buff after, stack for cone. It's really left, guys. Watch out.
On.
Stack up tight, unless I call your name. Flavor. Stack in. Stay. Stay. It's really right, guys. Watch out. Everyone spread for this one. Spread out. Make room for fears coming in.
Taunting.
Cone in 3 if you are ranged, and yep, great. Great rage.
Escort tree. Escort tree. Left.
We're going to be pushing. Get your buffs.
Yes.
Let's get iron up after this.
Iron coming up. Should be pretty safe.
I don't know if you would take it.
No, I knew where it was.
I'm in bear form. Spread.
Spread out. Find your fear friends.
Taunting.
Give a bomb.
No.
Haunting.
Those first bombs are out. You guys got to move in close to the boss, or else you're gonna take a lot of damage. I've found out.
Do we have any reses?
No, we used it on iron.
Taunting.
Tree and Av are both down, so we will be able to bubble over budget.
Yep. Austin,
Let's
get
go run
over.
out. Okay, wait.
No.
Go, go.
Do it.
Oh, I can't throw it on you for something.
I got it.
Already did.
I gotta move in.
Taunting?
I gotta go in.
Taunting.
Yeah, we're fine.
These personals.
Gaze, get ready to spread.
Taunting.
Spread.
Spread out. Rages out. Make room for the rages, guys. Nope, careful. Out.
Watch shield.
Taunting.
Chronic, you got any of your CDs left? Pop them.
I'm gonna die.
Sorry, die quick. God, you hear that wipe call and you just murder everyone, huh, Bijou?
Bijou's like, I'm stuck with rage. Just remember, guys.
Die quick. I was like, okay.
Came right at me. That's
Hold on, still
terrifying.
up. Make sure we empty it out.
If you guys, for that one, especially with the orbs and spreading and then having to have a fear, and if you have a fear and an orb, try not to get trapped behind the other thing. If you guys could spread out, ooh, I'm not gonna go in there. Spread out within the middle of the room as much as possible. That way you can easily run to the Agrimar's boon as quickly as possible. We need to be a little bit farther out. And we can't get people trapped behind sides. Also, sides are up a deceptively long period of time. So if you see one come out, just run over it. Like, the chances of it killing you is actually pretty slim. So they're up there forever, and there's only the very dead center of it can hurt you. So if you have like a second to pass it, then you should be good. I'm not sure, but I got hit. Like, it was awful.
Yeah, but one of us moved off of the other. I just don't know which. I thought I was on you, but
I thought you were on me too. I'm sorry.
it's okay. I don't know what happened.
Oh, he's a little far out. It's okay. Adjust, guys. Spread out melee. It's
You're taking the third.
Crit is all the way out. Get it now and then stack up tight.
Good roar.
Good rage, rough. Careful. Stack up tight. It's a little bit right. Watch out. Melee out.
Taunting.
And then stack up quickly for cone. Get your buff afterwards. Make sure those buffs are a little bit further out in the future. Has shield.
Shield coming up.
Stay in. Inferno out. Stay in tight. Now spread. Buffs are a little wonky. Everybody spread for this one. Don't kill yourselves getting those buffs. Go get your buffs now and then stack for cone.
Taunting.
Left needs escort, left side.
Great mystery on the wrong sides.
Let's push 3%, guys. We're probably gonna get another buff.
So
Yeah, let's wipe this one. Do I twink?
You
Nope.
tried Inferno. I saw it.
yeah, I think we were going to be out of room anyway there because of it.
Yeah, we were little.
Starting position. Feast is out.
I don't twink.
30 seconds.
Yep. After this next one, we'll take our first break of the night.
What's happening, I guess, with the tanks? Because we keep getting the boom dead tank. Is it just heals not getting there, or what is it? Because I think both of you guys have gotten one, but it was a fairly large chunk of health.
He's not very predictable as to when he does the scythe. Sometimes he'll do it before an ability, sometimes after. And we need 2 charges just to cover the gap. And if we have to move, then we definitely need that third. And it's causing a problem.
Gotcha.
But yeah, Durnan made a good point. If you do get the buff, actually favor dropping it not at his, like, behind him, but at his side, on his feet. Because that gives enough room for people to, when the cone comes down, people can still actually run over it. So try to drop your buffs as close to his side, like parallel to him as much as possible.
Should be good now.
Do you see that? Do you see that sweet throw glaive, guys? Melee spread. Buff out. Oh, sorry. Buff is going to be far on the right. Get your buffs now and then stack for cone. It's a little bit right. Watch out. Perfect. Melee spread.
Haunting.
Ooh, far left, guys. Watch out. Remember to stay stacked for this one.
Second pots.
Check it out. Chronic out.
Escort. Escort. You.
Stay stacked. Spread. Everybody spread for this one. And then find your fear friends.
Haunting.
Cone and 2. Stack up tight. It's a little bit right, guys. Watch out.
For the blind right.
Moving in.
Ooh, spicy. We got 2 healers dead. Let's wipe it.
Of course, you cleaned it right as I tried to jump into it.
Alright guys, we're going to take our first short break of the night. It's going to take a little bit more than 5 minutes.
Was that your blight?
I think it was me. Yeah, I think it
Aw.
was me, which is unfortunate. Go ahead, careful.
Well, now we're on break, guys. So what do we do? I don't really know what to do. What should I do, guys?
Let's tie it and kill videos up.
Hey, Benny Soft. Haven't seen you in forever. How you doing, Benny?
But we haven't killed it yet.
That's why I didn't say your name, did I?
It's our kill video from the future.
Your old lives mean nothing now.
Wow. But yeah, I feel like that was good. We just have people with blights. They're kind of tunneling a little bit, which is understandable. It's hard to stay alive on this first phase. But yeah, I'm so itchy now because my sunburn is just going crazy. My back is really bad. My chest is like really bad. I don't know if you guys can see. I keep doing this. I'm like, I need to show off how bad this is. I'm like a lobster. And the worst part is I won't tan. I'll get some extra freckles and then I will... Yeah, no. Why are we tapping this? I can just tell you.
Okay.
There's like, I think it's like the third cone.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one where we do a spread, and then we stack. It's not even a spread. It's literally cone, blights, then the buffs go out, and then another cone. And that's the one where everybody spreads the minute they get the cone, the buff, and they get the blights. And the only 2 blights that I want to run out at that phase are the first 2, and then everybody else has to stay. Those are literally the only 2 blights that I've ever been calling. Unless I see someone in the middle of the raid and they need to go. Which doesn't ever happen. Like, I haven't called. I'm, like, not good enough to actually call all the blights. Like, I can't see it.
I definitely thought you were calling, like, everyone, which was, like, I thought there was 3 overlaps. I thought you were calling them.
No. Did someone else say something?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I and Aqua both had a perception that it's causing people to, like, that they were relying on you. And I thought you were, too.
Oh, yeah,
and
no.
I was like, oh, I just, like, kind of mentally spaced on it.
Yeah, no. I mean, those are the only... I'm trying to minimize as much as possible. The only thing I'm saying is stack for cone. And then, yeah, the only 2 things that I'm calling are stacking for the cone and then the spreads. But you're calling the spreads too, which you shouldn't have to do.
Okay, alright. So you're only calling the blights on...
The third cone.
Cone 3, okay.
Yeah. Because I don't want people running out with their cones and with all of the buffs and everything until that cone goes down. It's true. I don't tan, though. I just get more freckles and I get redder. Do you want me to start calling less?
I don't know. I'll be right back.
Oh no! Another nail is biting the bust. And another one dies, and another one drops, and another one bites the dust. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, 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 doom. And another one falls, and another one falls. I don't know what I'm saying. Freckles are a hotness outlook these days. I got some pretzels. I have freckles, guys. But I don't have the cute little, like, oh, she's got 1 or 2 cute little freckles. I've got that freckle look where it's, like, off. My entire face is freckles. You just can't see it. And then my entire arm is freckles. Like, you guys can't tell from looking at this, but I really should, like, post, like, have a screenshot. Like, my arm right now is red and brown with freckles. But it's so many freckles you guys can't see. And it's also chubby and slightly white. I'm, like, a mess. I'm literally all sorts of terrible colors. I don't have really good skin. And I'm like an alligator, too. Like, I'm telling you all my deepest, darkest secrets, guys. My personal things. I really shouldn't. But, yeah. It's like, imagine there was, like, strawberry ice cream with chocolate chips in it. That is literally my skin. But they're like pale chocolate chips that are like more milk than chocolate. Really milky chocolate chips. Yeah, you're not Pippi Longstocking. I know. It's true. I'm not. I don't have the cute ones. I just got a mat of brown freckles. And now I'm going to have even more. You should see my mom. I get it from my mom. My dad is like half Italian. So he's like this beautiful like tan. He gets like olive skin. He's beautiful. I wish I had it. And then I inherited my mom's like pale, pasty. I get sun disease or sun sickness. I don't remember what it's called anymore. My nails are falling apart. Just you're eating.
Check once Careful's back home.
You're eating Rocky Road? That's the one with the chocolate, and then it's got marshmallows and chocolate chips in it, and maybe nuts. Either way, that sounds delicious. I would like some. I don't have any ice cream right now, though. What does one do for ice cream? I'll err on the side of calling less this time to see if we can clear it up a little.
Sure. Okay. I think that would be good, just to encourage everyone to take a little more ownership for themselves.
But I mean, we did have like 1 or 2 new people, so I figured.
Oh, totally. No, I understand. I just, you know.
Boom, 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 ba-doom, ba-doom, boom, ba-doom. Exactly. It's like white, pink, chocolate everywhere. My skin is so red though, like you can't see the freckles. Are we going into this again? We probably should. Let's talk about my freckles. Ba-doom, boom, ba-doom. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-doom, bum, ba-doom. And another one falls in.
Careful, you bet.
Signing in now.
You forgot to stir your coffee.
Got it. He had to go. He had to feed his hamsters, so he had to take him off the wheel for a minute.
I hear shut down instead of restart when we got up. Can I blame Roche for this, by the way?
You should. I'm sorry. It's your birthday. You did post
yeah.
out. It's my fault. I admit it.
It is. Stopped what I was doing to come
I admit
Alright.
it. I admit it. Thank you. I've said thank you about 15 times.
Happy birthday, by the way. Careful.
outward.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta get cocaine for the hamsters, dude. Make them work faster.
It was
what?
it was cloudy
Your
outside.
hamster's running on the wheel faster. Your computer starts up.
So I didn't think it was gonna be bad, and then it was. It was like really like. So I was out there pressure washing my deck, which, by the way, looks amazing. Also, when I say I have a deck, it's just like a wood, like platform outside that's on the ground. I don't know why you have a deck on the
Has
ground.
it really been 6 minutes?
It's been about 8
It's been
minutes
like
now.
8 or 9.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Now I
I,
feel
I
bad.
texted you 5 minutes ago.
Now I feel bad. You got your neck on, Roche?
Yeah, I had it on the last 2 pulls. Can't you tell I had my neck on? I went from 3rd in DPS to 12th.
You're usually down there anyway.
What?
What? Huh?
Basement's a little damp. We need a dehumidifier down here.
Absolutely, Ehab. So this is what I'm currently wearing. My stats are. I have a little bit too much haste, but that's because I'm wearing Pride as right now.
Oh, come on, really?
And then my versatility is a little bit low, but I'm working with it. But
I'll show you here.
Ready, check.
Just
I have the 4
No,
piece.
don't.
out.
What?
I saw you here. I see you here. You're standing by the Warlock portal.
I'm
No,
not.
he logged in and then logged right out.
What?
Yeah.
How did you
I
press
don't
exit
know.
game or something?
I didn't hit anything.
It's coming from a guy that gets kicked out of the game every time he goes down the elevator and Wardens.
Oh, vault? Yeah, that's good.
For this
Happened twice.
one, it's been working out for this particular
You're,
fight.
you're like 15 years old. Careful as a store on Windows 98.
I also have to wear Agrimar's Conviction, so I went
Still
for
using a Commodore
Dima's
64.
to give me extra armor to block certain attacks.
You guys don't even know what a Commodore 64 is. That's embarrassing to me.
I know what it is.
Wait, is it embarrassing that they don't know what it is or that you do?
No, it's embarrassing that I do.
So the neck creates a
but
little bit more
I actually
smoothing.
had one.
Okay, that's... Wow, that makes me feel much better about myself.
What is it?
Are you good?
See, I
Careful.
wanted to say I played on it,
I
but
gotta eat.
Okay. Once you've eaten, go ahead and start a pull iron. Everyone else.
Commodore
reserve
64 is like literally the oldest computer, Windows computer before.
I mean, like, it's
right around when
barely
Apple
a
came out.
computer.
It's barely. It was more of a keyboard with an entertainment
With a tiny little screen
aspect. Yeah.
in a giant briefcase.
5, 4, 3,
Oh no, careful's teleporting.
1.
We don't need him.
He's a little bit out, guys.
Technically, we do.
It's his birthday. Be nice to him.
We need you, careful. Stay with us. You're taking the third.
Good position on those buffs. Let's try and have them all like that.
Fonte.
Cone.
Tony.
Hold the buffs. Don't go out in yet.
No, these are the buffs that are out.
Oh, sorry.
And the
Don't go
stack
get
for
'em.
cone.
Fonte.
Stay stacked.
Second pots if you have them.
That's what I mean.
Envy out. Stay stacked, everybody else. Far left.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That's right.
Very good.
Spread, everyone. Stay spread. Rage is out. Nice rage. Can we get Tria?
No, you can. I'm in death fog. You're not going to get me up.
Far right. Alright, let's call it.
I'm not over.
You didn't hit a thing in that fight. Careful, so.
I know.
During the fight, let's try to keep the chatter down as much as possible. I'm also going to not call out as much as I'll call out if I see someone out of position or if there's going to be a blight that's going to kill us, but we're going to try to keep it as smooth and as quiet as possible.
Forget to repair, guys.
At this point, everybody kind of can see like when cones come out, when blights come out, and when we need to spread and stuff. So I'm just going to see to make sure that everybody has already kind of, you can anticipate that and respond to it just to kind of see how everybody's doing. Do a little, like, you know, litmus test.
Let us know it's 10 seconds, Darnie.
Right now.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get him in tight.
4, 3, 2,
Tony.
1.
You're taking a third. Fonte.
Melee out.
Tony.
Fonte.
Mangro's out. Stay.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Tony.
Everyone spread.
Back to the hair one.
Shrink is over.
Push 3%.
Taunting.
Taunt him. Made it. Give the rage room there.
Fucking stupid Warlock gate.
Hug the right foot. No, after it's clear, Roche, go ahead and get up.
Tony.
Remember, around the gold center?
I'm running out.
Taunting.
That popped my last resort. Stay with the fear.
Okay, I got it.
Versus command.
Taunting.
One.
You ready to throw off the spell ward?
Get ready, get in range healers. Do it now.
Taunting after this.
Got the cheese. Good work.
Shit! I can't stay alive.
Spread.
Wait.
I need those rages to be on the other side in the future. I know it's a little bit squishy with the sides.
Sorry about that.
Down. Okay, so what happened there? There were like 7 people that died instantly there.
That one was the bomb right at the end.
No, before
Just
that.
not being far away.
The other mass death. That
No,
was talking
before the one in the middle of that.
Was that when I died? Did the tanks scythe the raid?
Yeah, when Nos died there, what happened?
I just don't have enough defensives coming in from that bomb, especially if my last resort goes off. Like, I'm blowing all of my cooldowns to stay alive for that bomb phase, and then when I come back, I don't have anything on me to like protect me. And my last resort is still going off. Am I getting both Iron Bark and
Iron
pain
Bark did
suppression?
go off.
I'm holding sack to that page, so you just gotta let me know.
Sorry, is pain suppression going off, Alec?
It is, but there's been times where you guys run away too quickly, and I can't paint sub you because paints only lasts 8 seconds and bombs last 10. So if you run in the first 2 seconds, I can't paint sub you, or I have to run out and I'll die on my way back in.
Can you try to stand sort of close to the middle there and just give it to her, like count to 3, give it to her, and then just like go towards melee?
That's where I have been standing, but if I get fear, I have to stack with fear, or I'll just die because people
That's
aren't
fair.
there.
That makes sense.
Okay,
I'll try and stack with you if you're outside F.
Yeah.
On the right hand side,
Yeah,
near the
let's-
Warlock portal. That's where I'm standing. I'll jump in your fear with you.
Yeah,
Alright,
let's.
sounds good.
Yeah, just I think if we do that and just make sure that can always happen, that won't be a big deal. Did
I'll
you
also delay a little bit in the room in the middle. But once everybody's on me, we need to book it to X.
Did you have Fiery Brand for that, Nos? On that, I think it was the 3rd soak there? Or are you using it on 2?
I have to use Fiery Brand to soak the bursts, or else I'm gonna die. So that's when I'm using that ability. That first set of bursts that goes out when I'm stacking behind the boss.
So second bursts overall.
Yeah, sorry. Second burst I have to use Fiery Brand.
Okay.
Is that what?
You want me to throw a sack on you while you're doing the first soak? Because then we can just have all of them go on you and you might hold something.
Yeah, if you could sack me.
I mean, just let me know whenever you would like me to sack you. I will do that.
Okay.
And then, I mean, whatever off tank doesn't have the boss, you can always sack too.
Yep.
Well, that's right. We do have 2 paladin tanks. Hi there. All right. Well, I think we're good for this one.
No, sec. There's someone that needs just a couple minutes.
So are you gonna want the sack with the first orb, or are you wanting it for like when you come back in? First orb?
It'll be the second set of bursts. So after I run back in, the next set the first set that's going to be stacked underneath the boss, that will be the one.
Is that when you wanna? Okay.
So the bombs and bursts.
Do you still have last resort by the time that goes off? Or no?
If I don't get a pain sup, which I think is the case that happened last time, then it goes off.
Okay.
Are you? Did you say you're good, Aqua?
Yeah.
Okay, on you are.
So it starts out as magic, so they would take magic damage, but
You're not transmitting.
I'm not talking.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
talking to my stream. I'm answering a question. He's so bossy. It translates into physical damage.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Actually, you know what I should also be doing?
Sorry.
Out.
Oh.
Well.
There's got to be one. There's got to be one.
He was not happy with that mage. I'm sorry, I'm trying to die. I'm just too beefy.
Did I pull through it? Oh,
No. So there's this thing like because of how small our ISP is. Sometimes if Nai decides that she wants to browse the internet, it lags me to hell for like a quick second or two. It just happened to be right when I pressed the taunt button, so it never happened.
Please tell her to stop sabotaging our runs.
Jack. Oh, jeez.
We made it to second scythe, guys. We're doing good.
Aggression.
Yeah, we res 5 minutes later. What's the worry about that?
Timer on creep on someone.
Fine. I don't know if I'm fine.
I need another 10 seconds on Avatar.
I think they're saving the bops for different periods.
Yeah, I should probably do.
40. Okay.
These peasants with their 2-minute cooldowns.
I should not have opened my mouth and told you what happened. IR in trouble.
Uh-oh.
On our next expansions too.
Yeah, you that nice pallet piece.
Get used to that 2-minute cooldown, friend.
I like my 30-second cooldown.
So pain sub was up from the last poll.
No, he called people who have because he's a warrior. He doesn't have any cooldowns longer than like 40 seconds or something.
Yeah.
So
just over.
so
It
he was
lasted
calling
throughout
like
the entire duration.
classes like paladins that have like 33-minute
She
cooldown.
did have Iron Mark too. I don't know why she would have died.
Did I have pain sub that turn?
He said that you did, and you definitely had Iron Mark too. So it was Pain Sub and Iron Mark, and you still died.
I'm
Did
gonna
the taunt go off? Oh, good.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Honey.
I have a buff. You're gonna need another. Taunt.
It's a little bit far right, far right. Remember to stack, guys.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Tommy.
So right again.
Taunted.
NV tree out. Everybody else stay in. Stay in.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Range spread.
Far right.
I have a buff. We need another.
3%.
Yep, you got it. You got it.
Alright.
Taking it.
4, 3, 2,
Taunt.
1.
Push.
Make room for that rage to come in, guys.
I'm alright, I think.
Just true.
Wow. Just true. Shield Tate over here.
We don't have a walk gate up. This set.
For gaze.
Is that bad thing?
Spread. Have rage.
Taunting.
Nice.
Taunt.
Bombs go off in 3, 2, 1.
Taunting.
Get ready for spell warning. Throw up now.
Taunting after this side.
This kit.
Getting ready to spread.
Bombs explode in 3, 2, 1. Explode.
Taunting.
Spread. Rage out. I know it's bad.
Shout for this explosion in 3, 2, 1. Shouts up.
Ready
Taunting.
to taunt.
Sorry, Aaron.
Do I need to taunt?
You will need to taunt after this one.
Iron's up.
Taunt.
Burst's going out.
Oh. Hmm.
No gateway available. Both warlocks are dead.
Yeah.
We run into that situation, dude. We just want to call out who needs healed so that they can get out.
It's pretty fast. I mean, I saw it and I tried to get a swift movement into him, but it just, you know.
4, 3,
Right, I just didn't know who had it right away.
That was
Holy shock, might get it.
That was through a shield and penance on myself though. Like it's a lot of damage right away.
Yeah, it's millions of damage. The DBM and bigwigs call it. It'll say like for me, it'll say soul bomb on Avalik.
I was gonna ask, did you have the burst or the bomb?
Yeah, the bomb.
Okay.
It's only the bomb that's like we have to get out and be threatened with like that.
Straighten out our Collins at the start. Otherwise, we're gonna have trouble dropping soul blades.
Range check for CDs.
You. Taunting.
It's a little bit right.
Bridge.
Taunting.
Stay.
My shout's up.
Stay.
Rage.
Nice. Very nice. Spread.
Trigger on 2, 1.
A little bit right, guys. Watch out.
I need an escort.
Escorting.
It's 2%. Let's
Taunting.
push.
Taunt.
Sack is on the north.
Fear's right foot.
Alright, Bijou. I was trying to get out of your way for you.
Position for gaze.
Taunting.
Explosion going off in 3, 2, 1. Explode. Bursts are up. Bombs are exploding. In 3, 2, 1.
Taunting.
Get ready for spell warning. Spell ward.
Taunting after this.
Good job, over.
In 3, 2, 1.
Spread.
Rages.
Taunting.
Down. Shoot.
Roche has nothing.
Bombs are
Taunting.
exploding. In 3,
Survival mode.
1.
Shield up.
Suicide bomb coming out.
Can we get shield or iron out? Out. Nope.
That was almost instant. He got the bomb and blew up like a second later.
Yeah.
It's okay,
What was-
guys. I got this.
Was there? What was the? There was a lot of ticking damage there. Did a lot of people take a scythe or something like that? Like what happened there? Because I saw a lot of people ticking really hard.
When are you talking about?
I would say after the bomb that Over got out. Like Over was fine, and then there was very high ticking damage after that.
Rage.
I think it was a
There
rat.
had to have been a
One
rage.
rage, and this,
Okay.
when we spread out, there was one rage still in melee, and everyone knew they got ticked by at least one tick.
Okay, yeah, that's very deadly.
Yeah, it shows that I took 2 ticks of it in the second that I died.
2 ticks or 2 stacks?
It just ticked twice on me, so I don't know if I had 2 stacks or whatnot.
How much did it tick for?
Just 1.2 million or something.
That's
Like
one
2
stack.
stacks.
Yeah.
It's 1 stack, 1.2.
No, that's
No, it's 2 stacks.
that's
That's 2 stacks, yeah.
2
I
or
was gonna say, I
3.
thought that was 2.
2 if not 3, yeah.
3 stacks, I'm pretty sure. I
I
think
think
they're
it's
both 400 Ks.
400k. So that's a huge number of rage stacks. So someone really didn't get out there. that would explain.
Well, on top of that, I was taking everyone else's rage stack because they were standing on top of me when I had the.
Right.
You're taking the damage from it. Yeah.
Yeah. So that.
Durn, you good?
That's what happened, guys.
Yeah.
Melee spread.
One thing.
Ooh, far right. Stack. Let's go right again.
Taunting.
Stay.
Good boy.
R.
Get up, Avalon.
Tommy.
Are you in Soul Blight?
Everybody spread.
Doesn't look like good.
Sure. Get you up in a second.
Escorting.
Taunting.
Oh, that was a bad buff back there. Sorry, guys. 2%. Let's push.
Coming up, Adelaide. Scare taunt. Very good.
Tommy.
For gaze.
1.
Taunting.
Bomb in 3, 2, 1.
Tommy.
Bomb explodes in 3, 2, 1. Sorry, I was late on that.
You ready for spell ward? Spell ward
Casting.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Taunting after this iron.
It's on over. Explosion soon in 3, 2, 1.
Spread.
Gaze.
Don't kill your friends.
Taunting. Taunting.
Bomb's going off in 3, 2, 1.
Taunting.
For me. Taunting.
Bomb's floating 3, 2,
Defensives.
1. Show.
Good shot.
2%.
Taunting.
Hug
Nice.
Bijou.
Pink cat.
Pet the cat.
I like how the little warlock demon was like, where do I go now?
Aqua call the logout.
I like that I had the big boy buff for like literally 1 second.
I was the second best healer in that phase because I had the big boy buff.
Logout.
You were the best healer in that phase.
Oh, that's me at number 2.
I have you at number 1. You're looking at phase 3, that like really short time in the transition there when we die.
Look at all those people.
Careful.
We're just doing the fight properly. We're not gonna get banned for exploits like this.
Get ready to release.
I
In
accidentally
3,
logged out. I didn't mean
2, 1, release. There's one in the tree.
Out of it.
Remember to re-rune. Stand behind the boss.
Oh shit.
I don't like
My
hearing
shit.
that from a tank.
That's
Remember to
really
be
not good.
on or beside.
Stand behind the sides.
Tanks gotta make sure don't get hit by those buffs. Tanks absorb them.
Spread for gaze.
Get in melee.
Don't stand in front. Don't stand in front. You are gonna die, Rage.
There's module.
Or where front was. Apologize.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die to this one.
Get out.
Pull them out. Give them some room. Pull them all the way out. A little bit more. A little bit more. Good. Perfect. Right there.
That needed the boss needed to come sooner, a lot quicker.
Okay.
Sorry, I said out. I don't think anybody heard me.
Yeah, sentence should have already been broken.
That orb flies though is really good. I'll just try to be louder when I say out.
Okay, 10. I got 10 orbs so far.
Module.
How many stacks do you got, Shield?
I'm done. I'm done.
Oh.
I'm gonna taunt for this one.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Rage is coming out.
Oh, we need that orb. Iron, why did you taunt?
You have the buff.
I'm just trying to kill Joe Craig.
29 stacks. Nice.
Okay, sorry. So that orb at about 60% health, I'm gonna start pulling the boss out so that people will have room to stack behind him and be in between the previous pool. So that was.
And at 20%, that's when we walk out of it.
Yeah, real quick there, the sentence went out and one of the chains was broken, but the other one sat there. We are actually breaking both chains immediately on every time. So first chains break immediately. Chronic is rolling his CDs plus Light's Wrath. Second chain, same thing, and we're dropping massive CDs to get through that one.
When we have the modules up, if you don't have a rage, can we be nearer the wall so that the rage can DPS on the inside ring? That'll give the rage an opportunity to get out and get to a safe place before the run out. That way the rage can run out in, let's say 30% on the module, and then and they're clear by the time the module gets to 20.
Right.
Is that doable for everybody?
That should be fine. I think that's what most people say. And yes, Durian is absolutely correct. That is a hard swap to the module. Think of it like Veramothras adds. You want to burn it as hard and quick as possible. Does anyone have any questions that they don't understand how the sentence, aka the chains, or the modules are working? Any questions at all?
Okay, so just for the tank clarification, I'm going to taunt and pull the boss. I'm going to die at the 5th scythe Shield will taunt at that point. He will tank the boss. When a module spawns, make sure you pull the boss out a little bit and give them a little bit more room. You'll die at the 5th scythe. I will taunt again, and that we will, at that point, Shield, I think you will also res yourself from the tree, or take a res. I think you res from the tree, and then you will. Let me try to think about the timing of this.
It's
the 4th one that we're suiciding on, or is it the 3rd one?
3rd chains. Just before the 4th module.
Just before the 4th module.
Right. So
it'll be me, me, shield, me, shield. Shield will taunt for a little bit, and then we'll have a mass death at that point in time. The only person who's going to be alive is Iron. He will taunt at that point so that he doesn't have any scythes on that phase. He will spawn the module himself as close to the previous one as possible. Everybody will res and attack that module. I don't know if we'll get to that phase, but for now it's just going to be me, shield, and then Iron will taunt.
Yeah, it's just the 2 of them. So Iron, you're probably going to be soaking orbs there more or less full time for quite a while, I think.
We're dying like before 3rd chains comes out, right? Because then Iron's the only one that gets it.
You want to sack for the 3rd chains, yeah.
So it'd be before it comes out, correct?
Chains come out right around the same time as we die. There shouldn't be any chains on anybody because we've all died.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it goes module 3, scythes, gaze, and then you use like the rages and everything to suicide. Yeah. I don't think it's immediate, but yeah, it's pretty fast.
So Iron, make sure you're saving a couple of cooldowns, because you will be and the boss by yourself for a little bit, and everybody else is going to be dead.
Yeah, you're probably going to want to have like Angel and such up for that point if it's at all possible, because you have to live through, I think it's 2 stacks maybe, I want to say.
Did he scythe me through bubble?
I think you get the debuff, but you don't take the damage.
Yeah, you can use your bubble to live through it if you need to, if you get nervous or anything. Because basically as soon as the 4th module pops on you, we res immediately and DPS it. But a gaze comes out after that as well, so...
If he's just taking 2, he should be fine.
I think it's 2. I'm pretty sure it's 2. But if you're, yeah, check your flasks. We'll do one more pull and then we'll take our final short break of the evening, and then we'll finish the night up. But aside from that, Iron, it should be on you. Unless you have any more questions.
Just prepping up my alone time.
Okay.
And also, tanks, make sure you're calling out just before you're going to die. Healers, if someone is supposed to die, let them die. I know that's going to be hard to let people die.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
On it.
Ooh.
You might, yeah, you're gonna, nope, something. Nope.
On him.
A little bit right. Or not. It was a little bit left. It was a certain direction, guys. This is where the boss's health is, down here.
Can I get Krypton?
Spread. Rage out, rage. Ooh.
Oh shit.
Like that?
Yeah. I thought we were safe there.
Yeah, just keep an eye on the boss, guys. Sometimes the tanks can't pull if he's in the middle of an action.
4, 3, 2.
Can we have another pull? Or do you want to? Can we have another pull, or do you want to call?
No,
break?
we're just gonna take a short break.
But I don't want to have a short break.
Alright, guys, take a quick 5.
But I don't want a 5. Hey, memories of you. Yep, boss's health is right. As soon as I target it, it usually takes place down here. I'll be right back. I have to do a bio. I'll be right back.
After the raid today, I'm going to be transferring. So, see you guys soon on that server.
Have you put in a guild app?
I was gonna say, did you app to the guild yet?
Okay, good.
I agree 100% there, Allie, because frankly, I'm like, let's just do it. Like, we're wasting time. We could have had another pool, but it does make sense because people get a little overwhelmed.
You can apply to the team through the guild app. I'm not sure. I think it's all the same thing. That's how I did it.
How do we Here, wait, hold still. Gotta fluff up my hair because this is important, guys. I literally have a cone head. So like when I was born, I was like upside down and my head got squished into a cone. It's a lot of information. But as a result, my head's like super pointy, but my hair looks weird and flat when it's on it. I don't even know. Oh, I'm so itchy. Well, we got him to like 40.
Yeah, we're gonna see if Tree lets you in. We haven't decided yet. We're voting tonight.
I don't know, I mean, like, if we had Chronic go tank, we'd have Iron available to give Wisdom to the healers. That's a pretty big downside that we don't have right now.
I can go to.
Wait, I thought... Wait, did you see what Henry just wrote in the Jet Guild?
Whether or not you want to take Roche and push it.
I want a personal trainer named Shannon.
No, then you have to use Careful on Ghost Wolf, and he has the neck now, thank God. So.
There you go. We got it all figured out.
Got it all figured out. We can all swap a dude.
That beacon of light, yo.
Yeah, no, it's pretty insane. You can tell when I put it back up.
Austin,
Hey,
did you snipe
chit-chatting.
me with a Light of the Protector when I took a scythe on the first one last fall?
I did. Took a scythe and I saw you at like 2% health, and I'm like, excellent.
I wasn't sure.
Excellent.
Because I was at 90% within like 1 second. So.
Yeah, I had wings popped and everything. I'm like,
Okay,
oh yeah.
that'll do it.
What's Light of the Protector? Is that your extra guy?
It's my lay on hands over you fucking will.
Okay.
Not even on the GC.
Were you consecrated too?
Hell yeah,
Oh,
I was.
almost certainly.
It's faster than I was with the Holy Shock.
Hurry, checking to see who's here.
Let me see if our paladins are wine homes. Yup. He's a scrub. We don't talk about him.
That should be changing in BFA. Have a look.
Alright. Feast?
Iron's still AFK, but I'll go ahead and drop Feast.
Oof. He's normally our ret paladin. He's just tanking for Argus for us. Ironstones. Ugh. It's like weird. Like sometimes, like with a sunburn, you don't notice it, and then all of a sudden it starts to hurt again. He was just wearing a scrub helm, apparently, Allie. He's wearing the ring and the ring. And he's got Amontel's vision, so we just let him do what he's got to do. He's good. Except for his wife browses the internet sometimes, and it causes some internet hiccups. Sometimes you give some, you lose some, and you get some. Am I saying that right? I'm losing money, guys. I don't know where this money is going. I know. This is the only reason we let him in the raid is because he's got Amontols. No, he's actually really good.
Iron on you when ready.
But when he joined, he's like, it's actually... He was just really nice about it. I don't know where I was going with that thought. I know, but he got lucky and got Amontols.
4, 3,
Carapel's bouncing.
1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Taunting.
Taunting.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Taunting.
Get your buffs now. Over out. Everybody stay.
Taunting.
Stay.
4, 3,
Watch tree.
2, 1.
I have 3 stacks.
Everybody spread.
Spread.
Get that rage out. Thank you.
Taunting.
Trick. That's...
That's what.
No bueno.
Let's
gonna be a
wipe
wipe.
that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Sorry, I was escorting. What happened?
So Blight went off in melee. Did someone die to the rage there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Rufus did. Just took down from Soul Blade and died to the rage.
Okay. Feast coming up.
have it. I'm not ready.
How long do you need?
Like 20 seconds.
Okay.
I need a hero. Gotta fluff up my hair. Is my hair fluffy enough?
Alright, go ahead, Iron. Unless you meant 20 seconds, like, on top of the 15.
We're fine, yeah.
Okay.
Is this person undead? What are they doing? They are undead.
5, 4,
We don't like scummy undeads in our raid. Death and pain. Oh, Nikes. This is not good. This is very no bueno.
You're gonna take another. Taking it.
Go right. Stay.
Maybe really far back.
Yep.
Iron coming up.
Rage out.
Taunting.
That's good there. We need to keep them close. Stein out. Everybody else stay. Stay.
Taunting.
Everybody spread.
Really gotta watch over here.
Can we res over or no?
Over, can you, are you in Death Fog?
Far right?
We do not have a res.
Okay, it's 2 dead. Let's go. Wipe it.
You just have 5 stacks.
Do we just have a rage that was too long in the raid?
He had 5 stacks of fear was his own.
Oh.
It's his own issue.
I need a hero. Remember to check your for repairs. I don't know why my nose is itchy. $30 seconds. We could have done 2 pull timers and we would have been sweet.
Anyone else?
Taunting.
That's good.
4, 3, 2,
Tree out.
1.
Those buffs are real close. Get your buffs after, stacking tight. Far
Okay.
right, far right. Tree out. Stay.
4, 3,
Escort out.
1.
Everybody spread.
Taunting.
Trigger 2, 1.
Far right. %. Let's push him.
Good push, everybody. Let's make room for our rage friends.
Get in, scoop.
Sure, guys.
Hunting.
Position for gaze.
2, 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Taunting.
Go, go, go.
Explosion in 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Sack that one there.
Hunting.
In 3, 2,
Taunting.
Get ready for support.
Do it. Soon.
spell ward anytime.
Put up now.
Taunting after this.
It's over, unfortunately. Bombs go off in 3, 2, 1.
Taunting.
Spread.
Rages. Very careful.
Taunting. Shoot.
Taunting.
Take that bomb out.
I need a taunt.
Sorry, taunting.
Push him over, hug the warriors.
You.
Somebody healed me right before.
It's a if you're still alive, make sure you're standing under the boss, and he'll kill you with a melee.
Okay, I got it. I had a tick still.
Oh well, he should. There you go.
Good.
You ready?
Clear look, one's called the log out.
Log out. Almost everybody.
Stein's like, I beat by my own drum.
He's like, I can blink in. I don't need you.
Ready for the release.
Right.
3, 2, 1, release. There, it's clear. Rerune. Remember, tanks are going to be absorbing.
Gaze. Remember, if you don't have a rage, push on the inside wall.
I'm just staying dead. I'm not going to waste a res.
Module hard swap.
I'm going to die to this.
Position.
Out.
GTFO.
I did not die. Let me die. Taunt. Even if I don't die, you need to taunt.
Sentence coming out. If you get chains, break both immediately. Chronic Avalic lined up.
Bait for orb.
Next module.
14 stacks. We'll have the buff as soon as you guys do the next
Module
one.
up. Swap.
Oh, he killed me at 4.
That's okay.
Gaze in 5.
Go to the tree. Shield.
I'm up.
That module lived way too long.
Oh, also the tree is dead. Who's taking the tree at that point?
Should only be tanks ever
Yeah.
that take it at this point.
If you die, no one takes the tree except for the tanks.
It buffs up for you guys.
Okay, let's wipe it. I don't think we can all res from the tree at this point. Did everybody have any questions about the chains at that phase? We did lose a couple of people when the first scythe went out. I think people were dying to soul-rending orbs. Remember, you can walk away from them and just make sure that there's tanks moving around and absorbing them around you. Don't let them hit you, even if you have to walk away from the boss. The only damage that matters on this phase is the module damage.
Tanks, is it possible once you have the boss into position, can you turn him so that the scythes are going like out and half of them are off the map?
Yeah, I mean that's the attempt is to make sure that that's the case so that rages have a little bit of space. So remember to angle him into the side of the wall, but not too much that he's going to be clipping the range that's stacking back there.
Cost you to survive on that swipe.
My
last resort just go off.
Last resort, I think. I was sitting down with my back to him, but last resort was too strong. I usually try to make the last resort go off on the 4th one. It's a waste, guys. It hurts me to make my last resort go off there.
Chronic, how did that first chains feel for you?
It sucked because I was so far away from the boss and I was able to take like light as on him because I had rage. But aside from that, it was fine.
Okay, Bijou, yeah, just let us know after 30 seconds.
I think we only had about half the raid I took away, so that means we had like 4 or 5 people already dead.
Did we lose anyone to the spinny sides there? I didn't see any deaths to it.
It looked like it was just rage deaths.
Okay.
And if anybody's dead, real quick, if anybody's dead in the death realm, if you're going to collect orbs while you're going to the tree, make sure you're going from where the boss is to the tree. Don't come over to where I'm at, because you take the orbs I'm running for, and it's a waste of my time. Just get up and run right to the tree and collect any orbs on the way to the tree. Don't go out of your way.
I also want to play around with the idea, since a tank is going to be dying pretty much at that same time. I want to see... I don't want Roche to die immediately there. I want him to die when the second module dies.
Let's do it.
Because I'll be down there. I'll die the minute that module probably dies. The timing is pretty much on point. I'll be able to collect all of those orbs and we can save Roche's DPS for that first module.
That sounds good.
So try to stay alive, Roche, for that. And then when the second one is about to go off, go kill yourself by collecting like soul orbs or something like that. And then that way we can have you DPS.
Couldn't he just suicide on the second module field?
Yeah, that too. Because that way you'll know exactly when it's about to go off.
Yeah, but if I wait to the second module field and I'm wait to take the die, the orbs are already spawned, so I'm already late collecting them.
Yeah,
I'd like to suicide a little earlier than that.
But Nos is going to collect them both on the
No, just
on
the
first one. I'm
just
saying
the
the
first
second one. While we're killing the second thing, I can start killing myself.
I think
it's almost dead.
I think you should kill yourself by absorbing a soul rend, because
I
that'll
can
help
collect
out.
the orb. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
just-
good, Bijou?
Well, we only had 14 orbs between me and you the first thing, just so you know. I don't know how many you collected. We only had 14.
I ran straight to the
Okay,
tree.
okay, so that was mostly me, okay.
Yeah, I just picked up a couple on my way over there, but I wasn't
That's what I thought.
hunting
I
for
thought
'em.
you got a couple, because I heard the tinkling sound in the air.
Okay, go ahead, Aaron.
But if you do die early, guys, feel free to collect the orbs while you're down there. But no one takes the tree unless called. Typically, there's enough tree for one healer to res by it and one tank.
Taunting.
Tight. It's a little bit left, watch out. Avalik out and with an escort. Escort Avalik someone. It's far left, watch out. Wipe it. Let's just
Real quick before we do our next poll, just going over the previous poll. A very small number of people were a very large percentage of module damage. We need everybody, and every time a module pops, it needs to be hard swapped. We're not talking about cleaving off of the boss onto it. Everybody needs to hard swap, target it, burn cooldowns into it, blow it the fuck up.
and also for that particular instance right there, if at this point you guys can kind of sense the timing of it. If you're escorting someone and a cone is, you can see him with the cone and the cone is literally just coming out and his animation is already there. You know where that cone is going to be and you're being escorted. Make sure you can drop that blight in the middle of BFE. That one does not matter, right? Because that one's not trying to bait the cone. So if you see that he's already going to drop it, make sure you are in a safe distance to drop your blight.
On you are.
Did I pot for that one? I don't think I potted. I'm bad, guys. I'm bad. Haste buff needs to go out.
Okay.
That's a weird one. I don't know if I like that one, guys. Stack for cone. Far right.
Sorry, Shaman.
Okay. I saw you hit a cooldown.
Envy out. Everybody stay. Stay. Escort. Nice job.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That's good.
3%.
Your take. Good.
Let's get shield up. It's cone.
4,
Let's get taunt.
2, 1.
It's real squishy with these blights. Just make sure the rage has room.
Right side said we should be cleared up.
4,
Oh.
3, 2, 1.
Position for gaze.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Taunting.
Bombs going 3, 2, 1.
Yay, I didn't die.
Bombs going 3, 2, 1.
Taunting.
Ready for spell ward? Put it up now.
Spell ward anytime.
Do it.
Taunting after this.
You got it. Good work, guys. Bombs go off in 3, 2, 1.
2, 1.
Taunting.
Rages.
Get those rages out. Make sure everybody can come in. Taunting. Oh. Yeah, no, it's not.
Taunting.
Bombs going up. 3, 2, 1.
Taunting.
Oh.
Taunting. No, I'm not.
Bombs go up to 3,
Taunting. I got it. I got it.
1.
Spread.
Rages.
4, 3, 2,
Push it down.
100%, no problem. We got this. Easy push. Here we go. Hug a warrior.
Where's my cat?
It was.
Stand on the
That
boss.
was for
Stand on the bus, Stein.
I saw that envy. That was.
Get ready.
Log out.
Trey, would you say you don't envy us?
Nice.
Why does that punch you though? That doesn't make any sense.
Who knows?
Oh, a
Unintended.
quant?
I was typing.
Oh.
Thank you
And
for calling in.
first.
Oh, sorry.
And first. Missed it.
Ready for release.
Shame on you.
3,
3.
2, 1.
There's so many people
Release.
over there.
It's clear.
You guys are clogging up the HOV lane.
Remember to rerune. Remember, just do
Don't forget to
mechanics
interrupt.
and
Sorry, teasing.
dying on this one, Amanda?
Technically, yes. If I don't die, let me die.
Yeah.
There's two coming in I can't do anything about.
Okay, I'm gonna kill myself.
Chains in 3. This is an instant break for both people. Chains, break them.
I'm gonna drink. Heavily tied.
Yeah, I got the chain there.
Module in 3. Module's up. Hard swap.
Alright, I'm dying on this. I'm gonna die instantly on this next one.
Melee out.
Spread.
Rages.
No, I got hit by so many sides.
Module 3.
You guys have 28 on the buff. Was that working for you? We only when I went in, we only had 7.
I was running around, but there were so many people that were dead during that phase. I was assuming they were all picking it up.
Saw like 3 or 4 deaths there going into the first module. What exactly killed you guys?
I'm stupid and bad and got hit by a spinny.
Okay. Don't do that.
A spinny?
What do you call it?
A scythe?
Fidget spinner.
I don't know now that I know spinny, so I'm gonna call it that now.
Everything's a scythe or a bomb or a burst or a something. I mean, I get confused.
Yeah.
Should we call out who's getting sentences because it is random, so cooldowns may change? Because I mean, Avlik wasn't near the boss, so that was just me there until you started training.
I mean, people died very quickly, so
Right.
I don't think it would matter.
I went from 290 million heals to 521 heals in that portion. I mean, it was a massive amount of damage. So I think maybe if we figure out a way to have 2 of them going, in the case of somebody not being able to get there. So
Did you? Logs are showing. Do you have to wind up at all, Chronic? Because logs are showing healing CDs started going out before the chain break happened. Sorry.
because I'm running tiers in there, I have to. Because it's a 1.5.
Running healer stuff.
Okay.
It's not cool tanking.
Would it be better if we did not lead with you, or is that more optimal for you if we did lead?
I guess I would have to see where it's at.
Okay.
Where the next break would be. Because I mean, I'm thinking the next one's right around the sites, so I mean, I'm gonna have to be staying still with that one.
Okay. Yeah, we'll keep trying that. If Avalik gets that first one, I will just pop my miners there. But I mean, obviously the chances of him getting the sentence are pretty low. So,
Right.
is Bubble back up for you at that point? From phase 2?
I mean, no, I mean, I was totally fine. It's just the fact that there was so much damage there. It would want to stack.
No.
I was totally fine.
No, I
Except there just wasn't enough heals coming out there.
no, I understand that, but what I'm saying is that if you were to get a sentence, would you be able to bubble it? I think bubble breaks it, right?
It would break it.
Did you have it there, or did you see?
I didn't get the sentence there.
I understand that, but would you have it if you did?
Oh, yes, because
Okay.
I believe that's 5 minutes out there. And I could even, I guess I can actually.
Okay. Alright. That's all I wanted to know. Okay, iron on you.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, just 1 second. I'm trying to help 50 with something.
Okay, cool.
50, if you open up that big thing that says Argus the Unmaker Mythic group, with everything that does the cone of death and everything. Open that up and go down to Kazgaroth's energy. And then you can click on that and you can move that around and enlarge it. That's how you check. It'll tell you the orbs collected.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You see the green guy? This Kazgaroth energy. You open that one up, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the 8th one down.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yep.
Good.
Okay, ready. Sorry.
Okay, go ahead, Art.
Ew. Hello, Rip Torn. Oh my gosh, it's been forever.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Must engage. What is he saying? Must aid our champion, Gorgonath.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right, that's right. What was that? Oh, I'm sorry. A little bit right? A little bit left, watch out guys.
Something.
And goes out. Stay, stay, stay. Okay, go. Get up, Avalik.
Are you safe, Evelyn?
Yeah, I'm out of it. A second.
Okay, wait.
Stay.
No.
Spread out.
Sure.
Nicely done.
Drink over.
A little bit right, go far right. %2 to push. Stay alive. Cone, watch out.
Yeah, taunt.
Give us a free 2%.
Mm-hmm.
3% you said?
Gaze
positions.
3, 2, 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Taunting.
Bombs go. 3, 2, 1.
Taunting.
Bombs go in 3, 2,
Taunting.
1.
Get ready for spell warding now. Spell ward now.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Got it. Good work, guys.
Taunting.
Bombs go in 3, 2, 1.
Fine. Taunting.
Spread.
Raise.
Remember to follow the Agrimar.
Bombs go in 3,
Taunt.
2,
Taunting.
1.
Taunting.
Suicide Chronic.
No.
Charging for it.
1%.
Keep going, push it.
We believe.
Do a Stein and Envy. You guys got this.
Papa CD.
Dig deep.
Pressure.
Give it Envy. It's all you, buddy.
Oh yeah! Oh. Look at you getting Agramar's boon though.
Envy letting us down. Christ.
God, you're so terrible, NVG.
I had evasion now.
He's going down. Current, you just didn't have, did you not have charger there, or what happened?
No, I had to use it with fear because no range were behind me. I
Okay.
stacked in my fear.
Not a lot of range hang out on green side.
Yeah.
We were told not to.
If you have fears, you can be under the boss or you can be out. But range should not be on green side, that's correct. The markers are a little bit weird, so let me fix that real quick.
I mean, I was standing by like the pit by where green is when I got it, and there was nobody around. And then I had two sites in front of me.
We have time for two good phase 3 pulls tonight, so let's make sure that our next 2 pulls are those pulls.
And I've gotten that tank buff after you've gotten it, Amanda, after you've done with it. I've gotten it almost every single time, and I feel like the second it goes on the iron, I'm gonna forget what to do.
Yeah. Well, Iron's the one who's like, taunt. That's right, you're gonna taunt? And I'm like, maybe. I'll think about it.
I know, I get nervous.
Sorry. I'm like watching all the bombs and stuff. Thank you for calling it out.
Okay, on you, Iron.
I'm just a lowly paladin, I can't live that long.
Ah, psh, you can take you have to take 5 eventually.
What's Samuel L. Jackson saying in Jurassic Park? Hold on to your butts.
4, 3, 2,
Tony?
1.
Yeah, but don't they find his arm later?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Someone didn't hold on to his butt.
Haunting.
If he was holding onto his butt, wouldn't his butt be attached to the arm they found?
What if he used his other arm?
Cone coming up.
Far right.
Kind of a disarming statement.
Tony.
4, 3, 2,
Over out.
1.
Ha, over and out. Well, get that buff over.
Oh, shoot. I thought I dropped it.
Far right.
Haunting.
Back up, guys. He's gonna swing. Back up.
I need escort.
Escorting.
Tony.
Let's go wide.
Conan 2.
Oh, far left, guys.
4,
Nice.
2, 1.
Spread. Everyone spread.
Rages.
Haunting.
It's 3%. Let's push him.
Tony.
Dig deep.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Nope, we're gonna get it. Spread out. Just stay alive.
My mistake. I'm back. You punched in the
Oh.
Alright, wipe that. Let's do this quick.
Is there any reason you didn't want to res me for that 3% or no?
Typically, you should be able to push him in time even with 1 DPS down. And I just wanted to save it for a healer. So typically, I don't want to res.
I didn't know if you thought I had reincarnated or anything.
I think you reincarnated the last pull, right?
Yeah, I did. Well, I have 10, 11 minutes left.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you guys will probably leave 1 DPS down if you guys die early.
26 seconds.
I'm gonna fancy feast this one up.
Oh, really?
Hat.
Fine. It's not gonna give me a hat.
I went fishing out on the island the other day for.
It gives you a nice, good-looking dress.
Without every time.
But you look so good with
Every
your hair
single
like
time.
that. It looks a good look for you.
Are we good on CDs then?
Look at that hair.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay, go ahead. Aaron.
You see what you've reduced me to?
I think if you killed Argus in a dress, I think that's like a statement. This is the kill, guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2,
Funny.
1.
Yeah, scooch around in, guys, so that rage can move out.
Haunting.
A little bit right, guys. Sometimes he just changes color randomly.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, take a third.
Far right, guys. Far right.
Funny.
Keep going.
Haunting.
Escorting. Oh my gosh, it's such a mess. Everybody spread.
Haunting.
Stacking tight. Five % guys.
Escort.
Digging deep. Oh no, let's wipe it.
Four, three, two, one.
Uno más.
Oh yeah, definitely.
One or two more, yeah.
Oh, the dress feast is still up.
Oh yeah, finally the top hat.
I was gonna say, Aaron, I got a top hat on my female night elf. How does that make you feel?
It's see, but it's socially acceptable. It's different.
Ooh, alliance for the Horde. I mean, everybody, there's like a mesh. Everybody.
Anybody got any objections to me doing this?
Yeah, no, just
Too bad.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Make it a good one, guys.
2, 1.
Haunting.
Take a third.
Can do.
stack up. It's a bit right, guys. Watch out.
To the fourth.
Oh man, we are at a weird angle.
Haunting.
Tree needs escort left.
I dropped the buff is lost. Spread out everyone. Rage is out.
Oh, jeez.
That's 2 stacks of rages on everyone. Let's wipe it.
Wipe quick, we got one more.
That was 100% my fault. Feast is still. Yeah, one more quick one.
Are you sure you don't want me to call it?
It was just no. That was a spread. That wasn't. That was just me. I did.
Alright, one more feast.
Yeah, one quick one. Do we have CDs up? 40 seconds. Okay.
Guys, I have like 6 max level Horde characters. I'm like half and half. I can't decide what I want to be.
One more fancy feast.
Okay, go ahead, Aaron. It wasn't intentional on his part. It was stupidity on my part.
I think I only clipped Jacob with my stack. The one that was in the raid was tree.
Yeah, that was totally me.
Also, the boss was definitely leaning towards the left that time, and we weren't going to have much room for future cones, so...
Thank you.
Thought I hit the button.
It's alright, sloppy start. That means this is gonna be our kill.
Testing that butt cheek.
Samuel L. Jackson's butt cheek.
Stop with the butt cheek.
Far right, far right. Guys, let's stack a little better.
Could you take a third?
May not.
I got hit by the side. Fine.
Stack in tight, guys.
Can't. There's a person with rage
Left.
running.
Oh my goodness. Can we get him up?
Yeah.
Stay, stay,
Yes.
stay. Okay, go.
What if I don't wanna?
Oh my gosh. Spread,
I'm taking a
everyone
third of
spread.
this. Which one?
Everyone spread.
Oh, sorry.
Trey going out.
This is the Three Stooges pool of the night.
So far behind, too.
5%, guys!
Wait, do it. Daunting.
Stack up for cone. Let's get this. Come on, guys. We got it. 2%. Nope. Stay spread. Spread out. Don't kill each other. Never mind.
Oh shit, he did one more.
Oh, I thought he was going to push before that. Well, I had to make my mistake for the night. That was the one mistake I made tonight, guys. Just joking.
Just rage me. Back at it on Wednesday. Bijou and Chronic, when you guys get a chance to get transferred over, a couple of us have invite privileges. Just let us know. Yeah, the last 2 or 3 polls weren't great, but we did see some low 40s on phase 3, and we just got to keep chipping away at it. So again, we're back at it on Wednesday, and we'll do it again.
Yeah, making progress, guys. Just have to learn this like a module at a time and keep it clean.
So no swearing? What?
Yes. No swearing. Keep it clean.
That's clearly the issue that we've been having. Cut the swearing, and we'll be good.
I think it's when we started talking about Samuel L. Jackson and arms and butts. I think that's when it was started to go downhill.
God, who started
you
that?
started that.
Jeez.
I did not!
You scared Iron's butt when you didn't taunt for 3
Oh.
stacks.
That's why I stopped wearing the dress.
But yeah, let's just make sure all the mechanics that you see now are pretty much going to keep happening, guys. So if you start to get sloppy on them now, then you're just going to have to relearn it again for phase 3. They just throw more stuff at you. This is the easy phase.
How many sites did we end up seeing typically the last phase?
How many sides?
Yeah.
Like
On-
the ones
on-
that spin across the room?
Yeah.
Or, 4.
I just didn't know the timer on it, so I was just like I was hanging out in the middle and I was afraid I was gonna get smoked in the face. That's
All right.
when I had rage.
Well, that's it for tonight, guys. I
feel
think
like
we've made some good progress. We saw phase 3 a couple of times, which was great.
What's up?
We had a slow start,
Make sure that they aren't.
but overall, I'm very happy with how it goes. But, that being said, thank you guys all for coming. I appreciate it. You guys are the best. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I raid
I did
Monday,
miss that.
Wednesday, and Friday.
Okay, how do those orbs in
And,
the
you
last
know,
phase spawn?
It goes well. But thank you so much for
Like, what
coming, and
triggers
hopefully
them?
I will see you guys next time.
The scythe on the tank.